Hey, Furry and Finley here. Story time! Yay! So way back when, I used to live in Dubbo. And at one point I ended up on the other side of the river, over on this side. And the local grocery store, which was about half a dozen blocks away from my house, a pleasant little walk, it got into a lot of trouble one day. And the reason why it got into a lot of trouble is it had a sign on a shelf that said, "Cold ones in the fridge." And when you looked in the fridge, there were cold ones hidden in the very back on the bottom shelf behind all the soda. The big 3-litre bowls of soda. Behind there, those cold ones in the fridge. What were these cold ones? Well, it was something that was and still isn't meant for human consumption. The cold ones in the fridge were bottles of methylated spirits. So, of course, every town has its problems, and one of the problems of the town, I'm not sure if it's still a problem because it's been so long since I've actually looked at the demography there. One of the biggest problems was alcohol abuse. And of course, Metho is a type of alcohol. And for someone who's an extreme alcoholic to the point of using that, not good. So apparently there was a demand in the market for cold ones. So, of course, the local business kind of jumped on board and made it worth their while. They figured that people are just gonna chill it down and mix it with OJ anyway, so why not? Why not sell them cold, pre-chilled? And then the wrong person walked into the store, was in that aisle that had all the methylated spirits and other such, and noticed the sign, "Cold ones in the fridge." Went to the fridge, and there they were, neatly hidden at the back of the fridge, cold bottles of methylated spirits. So they had to take the sign down and remove the bottles from the fridge. And I'm not sure if it affected their sales. But once upon a time, at one of the local corner shops in West Dubbo, you could have walked in and bought yourself a cold bottle of methylated spirits. And that concludes today's story time. Over and out from the Furry Family.